Nearly 500,000 children in the United States are in foster care. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Tracy Drescher. She's the Eastern Regional Director for Families United Network Incorporated. Thanks so much for being with us, Tracy.
Thank you for having me.
Talk to us a little bit about your organization and the role that you play in foster care.
Our organization is a foster care agency that serves children across the state of Pennsylvania. And we work with children of all ages who need to find an alternative place to live, an out-of-home placement for one reason or another. So we provide that environment. Our organization also provides residential services for kids, as well as adoption services when they're needed.
Now, when we talk about 500,000 children in the United States and almost 16,000 children in Pennsylvania in the foster care system, it's a large number of children for one reason or another needing placement outside of their home. Give us an idea as to what that process is like for a child, whether it's for the short term or the long term. How do you hope to ease that transition for a kid to find a place for them that's supportive and welcoming and ensure that that transition process is as comfortable as possible?
Okay. We do that generally through the recruiting and selection of our foster parents. We try to prepare our foster parents as best as we can because when we get the children, a lot of times it is an emergency process, so we don't have a lot of time to prepare them as we're placing the child there. Once we have a referral for a child, we try to look at the needs of the child and what our family can offer and make the best connection, the best fit for that child to hopefully make it a smoother transition for the child, something that's going to be a good fit for everybody. And in regards to the child, we try to tell the child as much about the family, sometimes giving them pictures and letters that we've had the family prepare ahead of time before we're taking the child there so they feel more comfortable before arriving at the foster family.
Let's talk a little bit about the need for foster families. Part of the goal is to keep the child obviously as comfortable as possible and to ease that transition process, but you also want to keep the child as close to their home as possible and to keep that kid in school.
Correct. We have a lot of kids that unfortunately have to change schools, and that's another big adjustment for them in addition to leaving their home. So we look for as many foster families as we can because we try to broaden all of the different school districts and areas within a county so we can help transition that child. Hopefully that child stays within their school district, within their community. So there's some familiarity there for the child. Even though they're not living in their birth home, they're still within their community and their school district.
What about siblings? Do you work to keep them together?
Most definitely, yes, because again, that's something that is less transition for the child, and the siblings are very important, so we try to keep that and keep that normalcy for them.
May is National Foster Care Awareness Month. You're having a series of events throughout the month of May, and we can visit your website for more information about these events and how to become a foster parent. But you say even if someone can't become a foster parent, there are a variety of other ways to get involved and to really make a difference in the life of a child.
And some of those ways are we have respite care, which are families who just want to help out maybe on the weekends for kids that need to go while foster family may have an emergency in their home or something. It's kind of a backup. But short term, we also look for people to volunteer, help us out with various events and transportation and things of that nature, as well as there's a lot of things that they can do within the community to get our message out there and get the awareness of foster care out to the community.
And we just have a short time left, but you say bottom line, the safety of the children is the utmost importance, and you conduct background checks and work to really ensure that these kids are going to safe, supportive homes.
Correct, yeah, that's our utmost number one priority.
And again, just a few seconds left, but what are you looking for in a foster family?
You're looking for a safe, loving, nurturing environment and somebody who will really make a difference in the lives of a child and their family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Tracy Drescher. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.